Well, kingdom blessings, everyone. This is Dr. Miller from my personal space to your home to wherever you are. Listen, I wanted to leave this nugget with you again. I know that, there are different nuggets that I've been leaving, and the Lord's been talking to me about empowering the people of God through different means and just be myself, so with my swag and everything. But listen, I have been preaching this in so many different places and in so many different arena, and you've heard me say it, and I will continue to say it. The value in your surroundings or the value in your home are not the things that you have. It's not the car that you drive. It's not even the people that surround you. The value, the most valuable thing that you can hold on to is you. If you lose the sense of your honor and value, then why should anybody else value you? If you lose the sense of who you are, then why should anybody recognize who you are? If you don't even understand that there can be no greater tomorrow without you, then why should anybody embrace you right now? I'm learning that right now in my life, that the most valuable assets, or the most valuable asset rather, is me. Sometimes we liquidate ourselves in everybody else, and others will define us based on how they value us or devalue us based on how they place us in their lives. You can spend time with people who don't value you. You can spend time doing and giving and loving and embracing people who really just takes from you and never really value you. And they will even put a demand on your value because they know you are valuable, but they do not value you. In other words, being around them makes them great, or they feel wonderful, or they feel somewhat, gracious, if you will, or thankful, or popular because of who you are or what your name is. But when you are around people, let me talk slowly. When you are around people that only connects with you based on your name and not your value, because Oprah Winfrey is a big name, but it takes a friend of Oprah to value her beyond her name. And sometimes people think that honoring your title is enough. I'm not always Prophet Miller. My office is the prophetic, but I'm Sean, and I go through things in my life that Sean only can go through, and only Sean can express it. Everybody sees Prophet, and some people connect with Prophet because that's what they want to connect with. And so they only value you based on your title. Now, if my title is gone, am I still valuable in the lives of people? Does Sean carry weight? Well, really, that's where the essence of the prophet lies in. It's in Sean. And many of you are putting your value in everybody else and in every place and even in your title, and not you. If tomorrow I lose my title, or I lose my car or my home, do I lose value? The essence of who I am must never be predicated upon a person, place, or thing that is besides me. I have to learn in this hour to put the value upon who I am, irrespective of where I am, what I have, who's around me, because the value in my life is not people, place, or thing. The most valuable thing in my life is me. Saints, the most valuable thing in your life is you. Nobody else must be more valuable than you. Not even your job, not even the title you carry. The essence of who you are is found in the existence of God's purpose, orchestration from life, from its inception of conception. You were valuable, and you are God's greatest idea in the earth manifested to men. And the minute you do not allow who you are to become more valuable than what you have or who's around you, you fail to exist, and you cease to have greatness being manifested. If you do not understand the life that you live, the mountains that you will take, the shakers and movers of your time, that is going to be accomplished or seen is not on the exterior, it's on the interior. Your car is not valuable more than you. Your children are not more valuable than you. Your home is not more valuable than you. You are the greatest asset that God has given you. And you must take time to develop you. I know folks are going to not agree with me, but in this season, some of y'all need to just make up in your mind that if I do not exist, if I do not have value, if I am not strong, if I am not great, then everything else in my life will fall apart. Put investment back in you. Put the value back on you. Put what God has intended to be valuable, you, back at the forefront of where you are and where you're going. I refuse to put my value in my church, in my title, in my friends, in my family, and lose my existence. I'm valuable. When I come into a room, everything about that room becomes very valuable because I walk into it. I don't walk into a room and find value. No, I bring value to a room. I bring value to a relationship. I bring value to a family. I bring value to my church. Every time I show up, value comes. Value yourself among the things that you think is valuable and precious, because you can lose it all tomorrow. But if you have you, the existence of who you are will never fail. It will never die. And your value will only increase when you invest time in you and you and you only. Stop putting value on everybody else and everything else. And the funny thing is, there are folks who don't value you. They just like your title. They just like who you are. And when you are no longer able to do or to create those areas of popularity or big platforms in their lives, then they devalue you. They disrespect you. They come against you. You're easily overlooked and disrespected when people don't get what you normally give them. But when you allow your value to be so great, people will have to respect you, even in a place where they feel as though you have pulled back or you are no longer able to do the things in the physical for them. They will still value you. If you give of yourself cheap, people will deal with you cheap. If you handle yourself without value, people will handle you without value. I say unto you, your assignment is great. God has called you for greatness. Value you first. Anything that you are doing, anything that you're touching, once you are valuable, then it becomes of value. If you do not invest in yourself and have no value of yourself, then everything else that you're doing right now will become tasteless. It will have no value, and after a while, it will fall apart. I love you. This is Reverend Dr. Prophet Sean Miller, from my personal space to yours. Have value today. Add value today to everything that you're doing, and that value that you're adding is you. Be the most valuable asset in your life, and not allow the assets in your life to be more valuable than you.